Welcome to House of Misteria, and today I will be doing an unboxing of the Levia Blitz deck. Shadow Brute. Devour everything to unleash your inner shadow as you wrestle to control the all-consuming power. Here we have a foil Levia, with a full art Levia in the back. So for those not familiar, here's Levia Young Hero with an ability of if a card with 6 or more power has been put into your banished zone this turn, cards you own lose blood debt during the end phase. This is Lady Barthimont, the Brute Mentor. Mentor, you may only have Barthimont in your deck if your hero is young. At the start of your turn, if Barthimont is face down in your arsenal, you may turn her face up. Whenever you play an attack action card, banish the top card of your deck. If the banished card has 6 or more power, the attack gains Dominate, and put a lesson counter on Barthimont. Then, if there are 2 or more lesson counters on Barthimont, banish her, search your deck for a specialization card, put it face up into your arsenal, and shuffle your deck. The weapon we have is Ravenous Meat Axe. Once per turn action, pay 2 to attack. It has an attack power of 3. Whenever you attack with Ravenous Meat Axe, draw a card, then discard a random card. If a card with 6 or more power is discarded this way, Ravenous Meat Axe gains +2 until end of turn. We have Ebb and Fold. Pay 1 as an instant. Destroy Ebb and Fold. Banish a card from your hand. If it's a shadow card, draw a card. With Spell Void. Spell Fray Cloak has Spell Void of 1. Goliath Gauntlet, a generic equipment from back in Welcome to Wraith. Action, destroy Goliath Gauntlet. The next attack action card with cost 2 or greater you play this turn gains +2 power. Go again. And Hooves of the Shadow Beast. Whenever a card with 6 or more power is put into your banished zone, you may destroy Hooves of the Shadow Beast. If you do, gain 1 action point. Battle Worn, and you can block for 1. Now to the actual attacks. We have Soul Harvests. So, Blue Pitch costs 6. Legendary Levia specialization, which means you can only have 1 Soul Harvest in your deck, and only if your hero is Levia. As an additional cost to play Soul Harvest, banish 6 cards from your graveyard. It gains +1 for each card with Blood Debt banished this way. If Soul Harvest hits a hero, banish all cards from their soul. They lose life equal to the number of cards banished this way. This is a really strong card against light heroes that build up their soul. Boneyard Marauder, the red, costs 1 attack. As an additional cost to play Boneyard Marauder, banish 3 random cards from your graveyard, and it has Blood Debt, which means that at the beginning of your end phase, if Boneyard Marauder is in your banished zone, you lose 1 life. That's 2. Deadwood Rumbler, costs 3. Draw a card and discard a random card. If a card with 6 or more power is discarded this way, banish a card from a graveyard. Blood Debt. 2 reds. Dread Screamer, costs 3. As an additional cost to play Dread Screamer, banish 3 random cards from your graveyard. If a card with 6 or more power is banished this way, Dread Screamer gains Go again. Blood Debt. Endless Maw, costs 3. As an additional cost to play Endless Maw, banish 3 random cards from your graveyard. If a card with 6 or more power is banished this way, Endless Maw gains +3 power. Blood Debt. Graveling Growl, cost 1. Play Graveling Growl only if a card with 6 or more has been put into your banished zone this turn. Blood Debt. Hungering Slaughter Beast. As an additional cost to play Hungering Slaughter Beast, banish 3 random cards from your graveyard. Blood Debt. Unworldly Bellow. Cost 1. It's an action. As an additional cost to play Unworldly Bellow, banish 3 random cards from your graveyard. The next Brood or Shadow attack action card you play this turn gains +4. Go again. So that's really good. For 1, you can give something +4. Writhing Beast Hulk. As an additional cost to play Writhing Beast Hulk, banish 3 random cards from your graveyard. If a card with 6 or more power is banished this way, Writhing Beast Hulk gains Dominate. That's really, really good. Especially in Blitz. Blood Debt. Hungering Slaughter Beast, yellow. Boneyard Marauder, blue. Convulsions from the Bellows of Hell. As an additional cost, wait, no, it's as additional cost, at least for now. But I'm sure it's supposed to be as an additional cost. To play Convulsions from the Bellows of Hell, banish 3 random cards from your graveyard. If a card with 6 or more power is banished this way, the next attack action card you play this turn gains +1 and Dominate. 1 of that. Deadwood Rumbler for blue. Blue Dread Screamer. Blue Unworldly Bellows. Consuming Aftermath, costs 3. As an additional cost to play Consuming Aftermath, you may banish a card from your hand. If a shadow card is banished this way, Consuming Aftermath gains Dominate. Lunartide Plunderer. It's a 3-cost attack. If Lunartide Plunderer hits a hero, banish it and up to 1 card from their soul. Blood Tribute. Cost 0. It's an instant. You opt 1, then banish the top card of your deck. Smash with Big Tree. It costs 2, and it just hits for 7. Just smashes you with a big tree. Important to note, it does not have a defense value. Smash with Big Tree, yellow. Rally the Rearguard. Cost 2. Once per turn instant, discard a card, Rally the Rearguard gains +3 defense. Activate this ability only while Rally the Rearguard is defending. So that is where these can come in handy, because if you can't block with this, but you have this in hand, you could always defend with this and then use the instant ability to get rid of this, which would effectively give it 3 defense essentially, by boosting this by 3. And a blue Rally the Rearguard. Thank you for watching. Please let me know what you think about this Blitz deck. Do you plan on running Levia? What are some of your favorite cards, and what do you plan on adding to this already built Blitz deck to make it a little bit more to your liking? Once again, thank you. This was House of Misteria.